Okay, so we're doing the last, for now, lesson on Wes on impressions. Today's gonna be a quick, kind of flashy lick that he does, and I'm gonna do two things. I'm gonna teach you the way he plays it, and I'm gonna teach you another way of playing it. And depending of what kind of player you are and what kind of technique you have, one is probably gonna be easier to play than the other. For me, for me, it's better to play it not exactly like Wes did it with the positions. So the lick is like this: a 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. So it's a triad thing. It's just those notes, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And that cycles, so it's gonna take a few bars before it kind of ends on the beat again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. And it's played on top of E flat minor. So it's starting on a 9th here. And 2, 3, 4, 1. So it's a little bit tricky because of the stretches and all. But let me play it on the track so you just can hear it. So this, it's gonna be on the E flat minor. So I'm gonna play 16 bars before we get to it. That's it. All right, so let me show you how I would prefer to play this idea. I would, instead of doing this, do this. Of course, if Wes was playing with his thumb, so having 2 notes on one string and being able to play a pull-off is a good idea. Although, yeah, I think he's probably playing pull-offs there. He could of course do an upstroke with his thumb as well, but I don't think that was what he was doing. For me, it would be a lot easier to play it like this. And I would pick down, up, up, down, up, up. So it's much easier for the left hand, it's staying in place instead of moving like this. And for me it's easier for the right hand as well. It really gets a lot easier on D minor. If you would play it like Wes on D minor, it's gonna be like this. You have to use open strings. It's a lot harder, I think, and also it's hard to separate the last 2 notes. It can be done, but for me it's a lot easier. And also, of course, it's a lot easier to visualize what is actually happening here, right? A minor, G major triad. Maybe you remember we talked about triad pairs. This is actually a triad pair as well. You have A minor and G major. So none of the notes in these two share none of the notes. So yeah, that would be a triad pair. So let me play it like that on top of the track. And now it's going to be easy for me to play it in D minor as well, of course. So that's basically it. It's a nice kind of easy, flashy lick that you can, of course, use in many settings pretty easily. The next thing I wanted to show you before we wrap up our Wes lessons for now is I wanted to expand on something that from a previous lesson, a concept from one of the previous lessons that was like this. So that first thing happening there is a concept also that you're actually playing a shell chord, one and one note. So you're playing root, third, seventh, right? If you look at this as F major, of course, you're playing on D minor. So yeah, whatever we want to call it. I'm just going to see it as superimposing F major 7 on top of D minor. You could say that it's a third, fifth, and ninth, but that's much more complicated, I think. So just look at it as an F major superimposed over D minor. So what I wanted to expand, a nice idea that I like, is doing the same thing from several different roots. So we can do F major 7, A minor 7, C major 7, we're just moving up thirds here, and E minor 7. So it's going to be like this. So all of those notes are inside sounds. It's inside the key of D, Dorian in this case. But it has a nice, you feel like you're superimposing something on top of something else. And rhythmically, of course, you can do this any way you can play. Or, yeah, like I've written, I just wrote it like. You can do that. It's a little bit, if the tempo is fast, that's going to be a little bit hard to play it like that. But let me show you how it sounds on top of the chords. Okay, yeah, I think we'll just leave it at that. Leave it there for now. There are many things you can do with this last concept as well, but yeah, I'll probably get back to that in a later edition of Jazz Guitar Daily. But yeah, I think that's it for now with Wes, and we'll see what we'll do next. Anyway, I hope you get something out of this. I think it's really great concepts for using in your own improvisations. And of course, do your best to make it your own. Tweak it, do whatever you want with it. Just, yeah, to express yourself. And if you find that you like to play it a different way better, or it suits you better technically or whatever, do that. All right, have a great day. See you soon. Bye-bye.